welcome to the National Science and Math Quiz. Salma?
5.4 watts.
You're right.
Even function.
You're right. KNUST Senior High School. Congratulations on winning the contest.
Adisadel on the hill. Vel premius, vacuum premius. I'm a metal of great men. Santa Claus, yes, oh. Hey, Adisco. Hey, Adisco.
Give yourselves a round of applause, Santa Clausians.
For all the saints who from their latest land who live by faith for the work of faith, thy name will live to be forever blessed. Hallelujah, hallelujah.
A round of applause from Mfantsipim School. Thank you very much, Opoku Ware School.
After 76 exciting contests, it is my pleasure to welcome you to the grand finale of the 2016 edition of the National Science and Math Quiz. It has been a great year and we have some great contestants coming up. The contest today features Mfantsipim School, Adisadel College, and Opoku Ware School. Great contesting schools, 2 schools, 1 college. Shall we meet our contestants? Adisadel College. Adisadel College is represented by
Adisadel for final year. And in Riddles yesterday, final year.
You are welcome, gentlemen. How are you?
We are fine, thank you.
Wonderful. Much has been said about your prowess. I'm not going to dwell on it. We saw the video of how you got here. But I would like to know, what is your impression of the competition so far? From the beginning until now.
Since we started the competition, it hasn't been that easy for us from the 1/8 stage to this to today. But by the grace of God, we are here in the grand finale. And that's what matters the most.
All right. The expectations, say it clearly. What are you expecting to do today?
We are taking the trophy back to Santa City.
All right. Best wishes to you. Mfantsipim School. Mfantsipim School is represented by
Victor Azuma McAfee, final year.
John Ponsa Tete, final year.
Welcome, gentlemen, and how are you?
Fine, thank you.
By His grace.
Doing well.
Yes, please.
All right, so you are also a formidable team. Yes, we saw the videos. We know what you've done to other schools. But what have you been thinking about our competition so far this year?
The competition has been very competitive and it has been very exciting all the way.
Very exciting. Have you enjoyed them, those contests?
Not everyone.
Not everyone. Some were too close for comfort. All right. The plan for today, what do you intend to do?
Well, we know you are victors by God's grace, so by God's grace, we'll come out victorious.
All right, best wishes to you. Opoku Ware School. Opoku Ware School is represented by
Osman Nuruddin, final year.
Adisadel Edmond, final year.
You're welcome, gentlemen.
Thank you.
How are you today?
We are fine by His grace.
Wonderful. Yes, we saw the video. We heard the accolades. We heard the singing from your people. So we know you're a great team. How has the competition been from beginning to end?
Oh, okay.
Your impressions?
The competition has been a very excited one, full of suspense and full of surprises. And it is in fact the #1 educational program.
Okay. So you've enjoyed them? Okay. The plan for today, last contest.
Okay, today we are going to do our best and we hope that by the grace of God we are going to win.
All right. Best wishes to you. Viewers, you've met the contestants. All very impressed with the competition this year. All having enjoyed some contests and maybe not so much some others. But they all have one thing in common. They have come here to win. By the time we finish, we will know who takes the cup. Is it going to be the college or one of the schools? We'll find out soon enough. The National Science and Math Quiz is proudly produced by Primetime Limited, sponsored by the Ghana Education Service through the Conference of Heads of Assisted Secondary Schools, supported by RMG Ghana Limited, a leading agro-input company, GCB Bank Limited, Ashesi University College, EcoBank, GTP, Duncan Beats, Prisma Beats, Sheto Park, and the Duanehine locally produced rice by Wenko, with City FM, pulse.com.gh, and Stimulus being our media partners. My name is Dr. Elsie Efa Kaufman. I am a senior lecturer in the Department of Biomedical Engineering, University of Ghana. I'm your quiz mistress. Contestants, as always, the contest comes to you in 5 rounds. The first round is a round for fundamental concepts. Simple, direct questions that require simple, direct answers from you. If you answer your major question correctly, 3 points. If the question is incorrectly answered, it becomes available to the 2 other schools. A school may ring and attempt an answer. If the answer is right, a bonus point. If the answer is incorrect, it fetches a penalty point. For questions that require calculations, you have 30 seconds to present your answer. If there are no calculations involved, you have 10 seconds to do so. All of the questions, as each and every single one of them, is to be attempted once only. So compose yourself and deliver your answer once. I'm going to start with Mfantsipim School. But before I come to you, I have a preamble to all schools, and this first set of questions will require 30 seconds of your time. In a Rutherford alpha particle scattering experiment, alpha particles of selectable energy are made to impinge on thin foils made of different elements. For each given foil material and alpha particle energy, find the distance of closest approach of the alpha particle to the nucleus of an atom in the foil in a head-on collision. Please, did you get your preamble? So now in Mfantsipim School, 5.0 kilo electron volt alpha particle and a gold foil. John?
Just 8 meters. Yeah. 8 meters.
That's incorrect for bonus. The right answer is 91 picometers. Adisadel College, with the same preamble, 5.0 kilo electron volt alpha particle and copper foil. Amphor.
30 picometers. 30 picometers.
That's incorrect for bonus. The right answer is 33 picometers. 10 kilo electron volt alpha particle and tin foil. Yes, Nurdin.
91 picometers.
That's incorrect for a bonus. The right answer is 29 picometers. Next set of questions. Please give me your answer very carefully. All right. Mfantsipim School, give the units of the rate of a first order reaction. Yes, John? John?
Mole per dm³ per second.
That's right. Adisadel, give the units of the rate constant of a second order reaction. Yes, Anfo?
Per mole dm to the power 6.
That's incorrect. For a bonus. Go ahead.
Per mole dm³ per second.
Yes. By what factor will the rate of a zero order reaction be increased when the concentration is doubled? Yes, Opoku.
The rate, it will remain constant.
Yes. All right. Mfantsipim School, light from a spectral lamp emitting blue, green, orange, and yellow lines is incident on a triangular prism made of glass with normal dispersion. Rank the spectral lines in increasing order of angular deviation. Yes, Victor.
We have blue, green, yellow, and orange.
That's incorrect. Yes, Opoku.
Green, yellow, blue.
That's incorrect. The right answer, you had them the other way round. Orange, yellow, green, and blue. At Adisadel College, a spectral lamp emits spectral lines with color violet, blue-green, blue, and yellow-green. Rank the lines in increasing order of angular deviation through a prism with normal dispersion. Is your hand up, Anfo?
Yellow, green, blue, blue, green, and violet.
That's incorrect. Yes, Victor?
Yellow, green, blue, and violet.
You're right. A biconvex singlet spherical lens is made of glass with normal dispersion. Rank the following colors in increasing order of focal length of the lens. Red, blue-green, yellow, and orange. Yes, Nurdin?
Blue, green, yellow, orange, and red.
That's incorrect. Yes, Victor?
Red, orange, yellow, and blue-green.
Yes. 30 seconds with a preamble. A committee of 5 is to be formed from 7 students and 5 teachers. In how many ways can this be done if... That's the preamble. Now, in Mfantsipim School, the committee has 3 students and 2 teachers. Yes, John?
250 ways. 350 ways.
Yes. Adisadel, with the same preamble. The committee has 3 teachers and 2 students. Yes, Anfo?
210 ways.
Yes. With the same preamble. There are no students on the committee. Yes, Opoku.
1.
Yes. Next set. In Mfantsipim School, what is a persistent insecticide? Yes, Victor.
A persistent insecticide is a kind of insecticide that affects multiples or continuous generation of insects, and also its effect remains on the farm or the crops on which it has been sprayed for a very long time.
Okay. Adisadel College, in what way is the persistence of an insecticide a useful property? Yes, Esibe.
Madam, it can kill the pest, and it can continue to kill the pest for a longer time, so that the crops will continue to flourish without any disease.
Okay. Opoku Ware, in what way Is the persistence of an insecticide a harmful property? Opoku.
Since the persistence keeps long on the farm, its effect is going to continue for a very long time. Since the increasing effect of the insecticide will continuously increase as the generation increases, and so its effect will continuously increase, and it will be difficult to take the insecticides out and going to affect the organisms.
That's incorrect. Next set, 30 seconds. Determine if the segments joining the points A, B, and C form a right-angled triangle. Please, did you get your preamble? All right. So when I get to your school, I will give you the coordinates of 3 points, A, B, and C. A has coordinates 1, 2. B has coordinates 2, 5. And C has coordinates -1, 6. Yes, Victor?
It doesn't form a right angle triangle.
That's incorrect. Ah, no. This one is my own bonus. It forms a right angle triangle because the angle B is a right angle. A has coordinates -5, 5. B has coordinates 3, 7. And C has coordinates 5, -1. Yes, Amfo?
It forms a right angle. It forms a right angle.
Yes. A has coordinates 3, 2. B has coordinates 1, 4. And C has coordinates -1, 8. Yes, Nurdin?
It forms a right angle.
No, it doesn't. And that's the end of the first round.
Welcome to the good life of agriculture with RMG Ghana Limited. Experience our quality crop protection products, seeds, fertilizers, irrigation equipment, and technical expertise to increase your yield. RMG Ghana Limited, agriculture on a sustainable basis.
At the end of the first round, Opoku Ware School has 14 points. Mfantsipim School has 18 points. Adisadel College has 19 points. This round is known as a speed race. Questions in this round are directed to all 3 schools simultaneously. For an opportunity to answer a question, you need to ring for it. May I hear your bell at Adisadel College? Thank you. Yours, Mfantsipim School. Thank you. And yours, Opoku Ware School. Thank you. If you ring and answer correctly on the first attempt, 3 points. On the second attempt, 2 points. On the third attempt, 1 point. For questions that require calculations, you have a maximum of 30 seconds to present an answer. If there are no calculations involved, you have 10 seconds to do so. Best wishes to all 3 schools. First question. The name 2-ethyl pentane is incorrect. Yes, go ahead, Opoku. Yes, please go ahead, Mfantsipim.
2-methylhexane.
No, that's incorrect. And you also rang Adisadel. Yes?
3-methylhexane.
You're right. Next question. The name 1-ethyl 4-methylbutane is incorrect. What should be the systematic name for that compound? Yes, Esibe.
Hexane.
That's incorrect. Yes, Victor.
We have 3-methylhexane.
No. Yes, which of you? Nuruddin.
Heptane.
You are right. Methoxybenzene has another IUPAC name. What is it? Yes, Opoku or Nuruddin, go ahead.
It is called.
I am moving on. Who next? Okay, go ahead, Victor. Victor.
We have phenolbenzene.
No. Did you ring? The right answer is anisole or methyl phenyl ether. Hanging of meat is a culinary process commonly used in preparing beef for consumption. State one importance of this process. Yes, Victor.
When you hang the beef, it allows all the blood to drain out of the it allows the blood to drain out of the organism and does not make it stew.
Yes, Opoku.
It makes the meat more tender.
Yes. Integrate. Integral of 1 over square root of x dx. Yes. Which of you, Victor?
Yeah. You have negative root of x over 2 plus c, where c is the constant of integration.
No. Yes, Nuruddin.
2 over 3 times multiplying root of x.
No. And then, yes, which of you, Amfo? No, Esibe.
2 root x plus c.
Yes. Last question. Express the direction as a bearing. North 60 degrees west. Yes. Edusepoku.
300 degrees.
Yes, that's right. And that's the end of the second round. Opoku Ware School has 20 points. Mfantsipim School has 21 points. Adisadel College has 22 points. Round 3. This round has the problem of the day. The problem of the day is a single question to all 3 schools. From the time I ask you to begin, you have 3 minutes to present a single answer from your school. The problem of the day is worth 10 points. Now, let's turn over our sheets and read the problem of the day together. Problem of the day. To determine the sensitivity of the body to temperature, a senior high school student performed the experiment below. He collected 3 jars or beakers of about the same size and filled one with cold water, temperature between 10 and 15 degrees Celsius. One with hot water, temperature between 40 and 50 degrees Celsius, and the third with warm water, about 25 degrees Celsius. The first finger on the left hand was placed in the cold water, and the first finger in the right hand in the hot water. He left both fingers immersed for at least 1 minute, and after 1 minute, he removed both fingers from the jars and dipped them repeatedly but alternately in the warm water for about a second at a time. Now your questions. 1. What impression did 1, the left finger, and then 2, the right finger, give about the temperature of the warm water? 2. Why should there be any difference in the sensory information from the 2 fingers? 3. How could you modify the experiment to test your suggestion in question 2 above? 4. Does the result mean that the skin of the fingers is not capable of judging whether an object is hot or cold? And 5. What does the result suggest about the way in which the skin responds to temperature? Contestants, this is your problem of the day. You may now begin. Contestants, please stop writing and present your answers. Contestants, please pick up your notepads and present your answers on the boards. a problem in biology, a very interesting experiment, which we can all do at home. You don't even need your biology teacher, maybe except for the explanations, right? So the first question is, what impression did the left finger and then the right finger give about the temperature of the warm water? Okay, what you will experience if you do this experiment yourself is that your left finger, which had been in the cold water, will feel warm. And then the right finger, which had been in the hot water, will feel cold. 2 points. Next, why should there be any difference in the sensory information from the two fingers? After all, you've put both of them in the warm water, so why should there be a difference? The difference in sensation can be attributed to the difference in the temperature of the fingers after 1 minute. So they are coming into the warm container from two different temperatures, and that is why. Another more sophisticated way of explaining this is to say that the warmth receptors in the hot water became adapted. That is, after prolonged immersion, they no longer send impulses to the brain. Consequently, on transfer to the warm water, there are few impulses that are sent to the brain from the warmth receptors of this finger, whereas the warmth receptors in the cold finger are firing normally. You see, that's a more sophisticated answer, but I was even willing to take the first part. 2 points for this. Third question, how could you modify the experiment to test your suggestion in 2 above? If you really understood it well, the experiment you would do is to repeat the same experiment, but this time put your left finger in the hot water and put your right finger in the cold water, and then do it again and see, right? If you do this, you'll be able to tell. 2 points for this. All right. Now, fourth question. Does the result mean that the skin of the fingers is not capable of judging whether an object is hot or cold? The result suggests that the fingers detect whether they are gaining or losing heat rather than the actual temperature. We have other examples from our everyday life. So if you have a metal at room temperature, it feels cold to the touch because heat is conducted away from the fingers. While if you have a wooden object at the same temperature, it will feel less cold. Okay? So this is another example. So the answer here is actually yes. All right. And then the last part. What does the result suggest about the way in which the skin responds to temperature? The results seem to imply that the thermoreceptors respond to change in temperature rather than to any particular temperature. In fact, there is a steady discharge of nerve impulses from cold and warmth receptors at all temperatures within certain limits, but there are increased bursts of impulses when there are sudden changes in temperature. For saying this, 2 more points, giving a total of 10 points. A very interesting problem of the day, right? Which we can all go and try. Excellent. All right, now contestants. Opoku Ware School. The only one you got right was the first question. The first question. The rest, no use at all. So that gives you 2 out of 10. In Mfantsipim School, you wrote a lot. In fact, I found some of what you wrote very interesting and amusing. So you said there was temperature or heat transfer from the cold to the warm, so in equilibrium in the human body. Very interesting, very psychic, but no. You got the first question right. And then for the last question, I'm going to give you 1 out of 2 because you mentioned a temperature gradient. So that gives you 3 out of 10. Adisadel College, you got the first one right. And then the second one, you talk about differences in temperature, but not quite as well as I was expecting. So I'm going to give you 1 out of 2 for that. The rest, no use. So you have 3 out of 10. Round 4. In this round, I'm going to be presenting you with statements. When you receive a statement, please consider the statement very carefully and let me know whether it's true or false. If you're right, 2 points. If you're incorrect, you lose a precious point. You may choose not to respond, in which case that statement becomes available. A school may ring and attempt an answer. If the answer is right, 2 full points. If the answer is incorrect, that penalty point is still there. Best wishes to everyone. I'm going to start with Adisadel. 2 obtuse angles cannot be supplementary. Amphor.
True.
Yes. Opoku Ware. 2 acute angles cannot be supplementary. Edusepoku.
It's true.
Yes. 2 acute angles cannot be complementary. Yes, Victor?
False.
You're right. Adisadel. Beryllium and aluminium have almost the same electronegativities. Amphor.
False.
Oh. That is a true statement. Opoku Ware. Hydrogen is more electronegative than beryllium. Yes, Edusepoku.
It's true.
Yes. In the main group elements, electronegativities increase down a group. Yes, Victor?
False.
You're right. Evaporation of water from the lungs and skin is the only way by which mammals lose water from the body. Amphor.
False.
Yes. In hot weather, urine becomes less concentrated and darker in color. Yes, Edusepoku.
It's false.
Yes. If the concentration of solutes in the blood rises, more water is reabsorbed in the kidney tubules. Yes, Victor?
True.
Yes. Sine of 2a is equal to 2 multiplied by cosine of a, sine of a. Amphor.
True.
Yes. Cosine of 2a is equal to 1 plus 2 multiplied by sine squared a. Yes, Edusepoku.
False.
Yes. Cosine of 2a is equal to 2 multiplied by cosine squared a minus 1. Yes, Victor?
True.
Yes. In the periodic table, potassium is to calcium as cesium is to strontium. Amphor.
False.
Yes. In the periodic table, phosphorus is to sulfur as oxygen is to fluorine. Yes, Nurdin?
False.
No. In the periodic table, sodium is to magnesium as sulfur is to phosphorus. Yes, Victor?
False.
You're right. The most important adaptation of xerophytes is the ability of the protoplasm to shrink from the cell wall. Amphor.
False.
Yes. A green snake in green grass is able to escape notice from predators because of its warning coloration. Yes, Edusepoku.
It's false.
Yes. In evolutionary biology, mimicry is a similarity of one species to another that protects only one of the species. Victor?
False.
Yes. That's the end of the 4th round. At the end of the 4th round, Opoku Ware School has 35 points. Mfantsipim School has 37 points. Adisadel College has 38 points. The contest will be decided in this 5th and final round. In this round, I'm going to be reading out clues. Your objective is to solve the riddle. If you solve the riddle on the first clue, 5 points. On the second clue, 4 points. On the third or any clue thereafter, 3 points. First riddle. Out of the many, a few. That is who I am. A condenser, you may say. I combine particles to form particles with larger mass than the starting ones. I can be accompanied by generation. Yes, Sibe.
Nuclear fusion.
Yes. I had started reading the 4th clue, 3 points. Next one. I am a point of concurrency associated with a triangle. I am a meeting point of 3 lines associated with a triangle. Yes, Opoku.
Centroid.
No, I continue. I am in a way a center of some sort. Yes, Victor.
In center.
No. I continue. I am not the in center, and neither am I the circumcenter. I am the point at which the 3 altitudes of a triangle meet. Yes, Amfo.
Auto center.
You're right. Next one. I am always a ratio, constant at constant temperatures. If you guess that I was a kind of equilibrium constant, you were not wrong. My numerator is always made up of 2 terms. One of the terms in the numerator is the hydroxide ion concentration. The second term in the numerator, yes, Victor.
Dissociation constant.
I'm not accepting that. The second term in the numerator and the only denominator are directly related. I am better known to be a measure of the strength of weak. Yes, Opoku.
Base dissociation constant.
Yes, that's the one. Last riddle. I am a process that usually occurs as part of a larger cell cycle. For simple unicellular organisms such as the amoeba, one of me is equivalent to reproduction. Yes, Esibe?
Mitosis.
No. Regardless of the organism in which I occur, I am preceded by a single round of DNA replication. Yes, which of you, Nurdin?
Interface.
No. My primary concern is the maintenance of the original cell's genome. I am the process by which a parent cell divides into 2 or more daughter cells. So who am I? Yes, yes, John.
Fission.
No. The right answer is cell division. And that's the end of the 5th round. At the end of the contest, here are the final scores. Mfantsipim School has 37 points. Opoku Ware School has 38 points. Adisadel College has 44 points. Mfantsipim School, well done. You did your best and you gave us a good contest, a good final. Thank you for that. Opoku Ware School, gentlemen, you did very well. You did really well. And you made this a worthy final. Thank you for that. Second place, Adisadel College. You did it. You've made your history. Well done, well done, well done. First place. Viewers, I would like to say some thank yous. I start with my hard-working consultants. You are fabulous. I am also grateful to the students that work so hard, coming and going, studying, praying, all those things. Congratulations and thank you. Thank you to the teachers who train the students, to those parents who support their children to come here, including my own mother, Mommy, 10 good years. Thank you for the support. The production team, they come around, they are backstage, they are doing all sorts of things. Thank you, every one of you who have made this possible. Thank you. The National Science and Math Quiz is sponsored by the Ghana Education Service through the Conference of Heads of Assisted Secondary Schools, supported by RMG Ghana Limited, the leading agro-input company. Eduane locally produced rice by Gwenko, GCB Bank Limited, Ashesi University College, EcoBank, GTP, Duncan Beads, Prisma Beads, and Shitopak with City FM, pulse.com.gh, and Stimulus being our media partners. Now, I wish all of us well, good health, and the best. Until we come your way again in the next edition of the National Science and Math Quiz. God bless us all. Thank you. Bye.
And I need a bigger round of applause for our number one contestant. She's the contestant, she's the overall winner, and she's the Oga at the top. The quiz mistress, Dr. Elsie Kaufman. Another round of applause for her. She's done an amazing job. And the truth is, Charles, through the GES, has sponsored this particular event. And with their help, we've been able to put this event together. And we are here today. So let's give a round of applause to Mrs. Cecilia Kwachi Kofi as she comes up to give her address. A round of applause for her.
This is a battle of great men. Kwaboche, Okatechie, Santa Clausians. When I said Kwaboche, nobody responded. Why won't you respond? We were here when you picked the trophy. To me, it's a battle of equals. Ladies and gentlemen, all too soon, another quiz has come to an end, and we have a winner. It has been exciting, entertaining, and educative. This is just the beginning of the making of a great nation, with young people with great minds, ready to soar higher and higher. You are the reward for this nation. Ghana is proud of you. Today you have made history in this nation, and the flavor goes around the whole world. The beginning of success actually is awareness of your capabilities. That is the beginning of success. You are the future scientist to solve the numerous problems of our society. It is our hope that you translate the chemistry, the biology, the physics, and mathematics into tangible socioeconomic benefits for our society. Don't look far. Just look around you and see how best you can make life simple and create job for yourself and the nation. I'm looking at the blender, how it goes with this doom. So how do you make the blender simpler and easier for everybody? So as soon as there is a power outage, we should stop cooking? No. The watermelons are rotting along the road. What do we do with them? A whole lot of job creation in every facet of life. This is just the beginning. To the winners, we say congratulations. And to every participant, you are a winner. For me and for Charles, you are all winners. Well, we congratulate you, Santa Clausians. To the quiz mistress and the organizers, we say Aiko. I cannot go away without giving a pat to our hard-working teachers. They've worked so hard to bring you this far. God bless you. It has been a very useful attempt for everybody. Long live Science and Maths Quiz. Long live Ghana. God bless us all.
Thank you very much. Put your hands together for her as she takes her seat. Long live the National Science and Maths Quiz. Next, we will have the keynote address.
Ladies and gentlemen, I bring you warm felicitations from the Honorable Minister. The Science and Maths Quiz has, since its inception in 1993, continued to play a critical role in arousing the interest of senior high school students in these subjects. This year's edition has equally created the usual euphoria among the competing schools. Ladies and gentlemen, the Science and Maths Quiz generates friendly rivalry. The effectiveness is shown in the enthusiasm with which this program is viewed on national television. And let me say that it has been streaming on social media with past students, parents, and everybody rooting for their school. The Science and Maths Quiz is a household name. It is popular among students as well as parents. It has grown over the years. It is our hope that other activities would be included to make it have even more influence on the teaching and learning of science and mathematics, and eventually impact on their final results. Such curriculum enrichment activities are known to provide good opportunities for students to experience science and mathematics in action. We are very grateful to the consultants, the quiz master, and also our sponsors for all their efforts which have sustained the program to this level. The organizers need tons of commendation for a job well done. Shall we give them a round of applause? This success story of the Science and Maths Quiz program, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, shows how much can be achieved when the private sector partners with government in the education industry. It is clear that government alone cannot do it all. It is important to note that the teaching and learning of science and maths can be enhanced if sent outside the four walls of the classroom. Such curriculum enrichment activities serve to make the subjects interesting and attractive. It also helps students to spend time practicing and researching in these subjects. This is very important so that they can use their time in very productive ways. Ladies and gentlemen, the Education Strategic Plan of the Ministry of Education 2010-2020 indicates a target of 60% enrollment of students into science and technology-related programs at the tertiary level and 40% in the humanities. Sad to say, however, the reverse is the situation. The vision for Ghana's scientific and technological development, as spelled out in the National Science, Technology and Innovation Policy 2010 states, and I quote, to build a strong STI capacity to support the social and economic developmental needs of a middle-income country, unquote. Ghana aims to move from a tradition-bound society to an STI and knowledge-based society with an economy based on production, processing, industrialization, and manufacturing. And if we are to achieve this, then we need many, many more students studying science and mathematics right from the secondary school so that they can do STI-related courses at the tertiary level. To achieve these goals and aspirations, the STI policy recognizes the role of stakeholders, including the private sector and our developmental partners. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I highly commend the teachers, the heads, and all who spent time preparing the students for this competition. I congratulate the ultimate winners of this year's competition. I say Aiko to all of you. On this note, I declare the 2016 Science and Mathematics Quiz competition closed. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Another round of applause for her. It's now time to present the awards, and we'll start with a semi-finalist. Ladies and gentlemen, let's invite Mr. Dominic Duku from RMG Ghana Limited to come up stage. And the first semi-finalist is St. Hubert's Seminary, Kumasi. Let's give them a round of applause as they come. So the school is going to take 5,000 cedis. The contestants will take 2,005, and the teachers will also take 2,500 cedis. St. Hubert's and Opoku Ware were in the same contest with Kumasi High School, and Opoku Ware won that particular semi-final round and moved to the finals. Give them a round of applause. They've done very well. So that is the cash prize for the students and the teacher, and the big dummy check that goes to the school, 5,000 Ghana cedis. They get the 1 acre school farm project sponsored by RMG Ghana Limited. Thank you very much. A round of applause for them. The next school, also from Kumasi, is Kumasi High School. Let's give them a round of applause. Kumasi High School were in the same semi-final contest with Opoku High School and St. Hubert's. They get 5,000 Ghana cedis cash. They get 2,500 cedis for the contestants and 2,500 cedis for the teachers. Also, they get a 1-acre school farm project sponsored by RMG Ghana. They get exercise books, pens, marks, school bags, and a lot of other things sponsored by RMG Ghana. The next person to present an award is Mr. Dela Nyako from RMG Ghana. And the next award goes to Ghana National. Ghana National. Give them a round of applause. They are getting 5,000 Ghana cedis. That is going to the school, 2,500 to the contestants, and 2,500 to the teachers. They're also getting a 1-acre school farm project. They are getting exercise books, pens, marks, school bags, mentorship, and attachment opportunities. Congratulations, Ghana National. They're also going to get 2,500 cedis for the contestants and 2,500 cedis for the teacher, and then 5,000 cedis for the school. The next award to Accra Academy. Let's give them a round of applause. Accra Academy. Hey, Accra Academy, more fun. So they get 5,000 cedis. That goes to the school, 2,500 to the contestants, 2,500 to the teachers, plus a 1-acre school farm project. They get books, marks, pens, school bags, and other stuff. Now, I would invite the former director, Science Resource Unit, Ghana Education Service, Madam Georgina Kwesi, to join us. And she'll present 5,000, the check for 5,000 cedis to St. Thomas Aquinas, plus 2,500 for the teachers, 2,500 for the contestants, plus the other prizes. The next school is Kumasi Secondary Technical School. They're also getting 5,000 Ghana cedis for the school, 2,500 for the contestants, 2,500 for the teachers. Let's give them a round of applause as they come up to receive the award. Kumasi Secondary Technical School, KSTS. Congratulations, KSTS. Congratulations. Next, we'll present the special awards, and it's sponsored by Inspired Leaders Movement. The most outstanding male student, National Science and Maths Quiz 2016, goes to Isaac A.K. Mensah. He receives $600, books, and something to show off. Yes. Now the next award goes to the most outstanding female student, and it goes out to Salma Sumaila from Ghana National. The next award is the one sponsored by Mr. Bubune Adi. Roland will present the Professor Iramadi Award to the most outstanding team. And this award goes to the team from Adisco. 2,000 Ghana cedis cash. This is a check for 10,000 Ghana cedis. And this check will go out to the most brilliant but needy student. And it's sponsored by RMG Ghana. Now the consultants will choose that winner. Yes. And so Mr. Mensah Bonsu will receive it on behalf of the most outstanding and brilliant student who is here to be announced. Let's give him a round of applause as he comes up. The chairman for prime time. The third prize. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Madam Araba Boche from Ashesi University and Mr. Andrew Quenin, the Director of Science Resource Unit, Ghana Education Service. 20,000 cedis to the school, 5,000 cedis to the contestants, and 5,000 cedis to the teachers. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a resounding round of applause to the gentlemen from the school, Mfantsipim School. The second prize is from GCB Bank. And ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Mrs. Tyra Bobi, the head of corporate communications, GCB Bank, and Mr. Kweku Mensah Bonsu, chairman of Primetime Limited. Ladies and gentlemen, to receive the second prize, let's give Opoku Ware School a resounding round of applause. Akateche from Santisberg. Are you ready for the ultimate? Easy, 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 easy. Easy. Mose Adisco na ubenya. Give yourselves a round of applause. Now to present the ultimate prize, Mrs. Cecilia Kwachikofi, the President of Charles, Mrs. Cynthia Bosomtrisam, the Rep of the Education Minister. Ladies and gentlemen, the winners of the 2016 National Science and Maths Quiz is Adisco! I want to hear this applause because it must be done well. Let's give a round of applause to our quiz mistress as she brings the trophy to the winning school. Congratulations, Adisco. That is your trophy. Welcome to the table of men. Welcome to the League of Extraordinary Schools. Another round of applause. Thank you all very much for coming to our sponsors, GS Charles, IMG, GCB Bank, CTFM, Shitter Park, all the sponsors. Thank you very much. And to all of you, thank you very much for making this year's National Science and Maths Quiz a very, very, very interesting competition.